Again, like here in layers, all this entire project's in here. And there's something that actually will help you. Let's actually go over that really quick. So there is a concept of something called a Docker ignore file. And a Docker ignore file is much like a git ignore file that you say, like, here's a bunch of stuff that I don't want you to copy over. And actually, to prove my point here, let's pull up my command line here again. And if I say docker, let's just do docker run here, like this, my Node app. And if I say ls-lsha, oh, don't detach. That's not what I wanted. Oh, it didn't copy that over. It used to do that by default. So sometimes like it'll copy over like your Git directory, which is not necessarily something that you need inside of your This isn't a Git project. But if it was a Git project, right? So if I said like, in fact, let's just do it, git init, and then I built it again, and then I ran it again. Let's get it back to the one that exposes on publish. Just FYI, instead of publish, I never actually do that. I do -p, which is just the shorthand. Lowercase p, right? Okay, so that's working. Now if I do ls-lsha, notice that it's copying over the Git directory. Do you need that in your production server? No. Do you even want it in your production server? No, it's actually like a security vulnerability, right? Because you have your Git history and a bunch of stuff in there. So it's actually should be considered sensitive information. So we could go and like explicitly name all the folders that we want to like whitelist into this, but I don't think that's a very useful pattern at all. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to say touch.docker ignore. And if you've ever written a git ignore file, it's literally the same format. So if I open this here, oops, you can see I have a docker ignore file here. And if I just put .git, that's when we want to ignore. And the other one that we've talked about ignoring is node modules. We never want to copy over node modules. You can put that slash there if you want to make it like a directory. But again, it's literally the same format as a git ignore. Just if it matches any node modules anywhere in the path, it'll say, nope, not bringing that over. Questions about Docker ignore? Every project should at least have like .git in its Docker ignore.